Yo, Cboog was good. Dom Game Division. Yo, let's get it. Yo, jack of all trades, I'm dealing with all things. Strapped by the legs like I'm wearing Gabal jeans. See through they soul in them niggas, they saw pain. I'm the cat wearing stripes that could limit the ball game. T's in the eyes, but focus on the thoughts. Like a team with Kawhi, you be coaching with a doc. And I focus on the guap, you focus on the thought. Just copped a couple thousand, motherfuckers wanna watch. Special delivery when dealing with the orders. Ain't coin the turn, but you could get a roll of quarters. Early bird chirping like I'm flipping Motorola's. And skating on them niggas like I'm dealing with the borders. Heard rappers trying to MC on them recorders. Ending up looking like an episode of Hoarders. Ain't how I planned it, but this how I made a star. I work around the envy like I'm Charlemagne the God. Prayers God answer cause my limbs and my feet work. My life could get approved by Siskel and Ebert. I can't revert. Progression is knee jerk. The seeds to the trees I planted don't need dirt.
What up, what up? Fix this real quick. Alright, here we go. Yo, shout out to the Dime Game Division, man. Alright, let's rock and roll. Before I start the video, y'all drop down in the comment section and let me know. Do y'all like the video format like this, where I'm just talking into the camera with no music? Or do y'all like my pre-recorded videos where, you know, I got the music in the background and the pictures and the crazy thumbnails? Y'all let me know, man. I could do either way. Perfectly fine to me, man. All right, let's rock and roll though, man. The guy, the man, I should say, that a female is going to submit to. Y'all pay attention. It's not going to be the most sexiest man that she ever came across in her life, you know. And it's kind of funny because I just spent like 5 days talking about, you know, looks, you know, how important looks is to people. But really, those videos that I did about the looks, you know, all I was trying to get at was there's a certain threshold with a man and a woman that the opposite sex must meet before they go any further. And I think we got to the bottom of that. So, but moving on, it's not going to be the most sexiest man she ever came across in her life, even though that may help. You know, it's not going to be the richest man she ever came across in her life, even though that may help. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be the guy with the crispiest mouthpiece that she ever came across in her life, even though that may help. No, it's going to be the guy that sees her for exactly who she is. You know, it's going to be the man that can see right through her. You know, and a lot of cases can actually tell her who she is. It's going to be the guy that she can't front around. She can't play a character. You know what I mean? She can't wear a mask around that guy. You see what I'm saying? That's going to be the guy that a woman will submit to at the end of the day. And look, a lot of women might not even recognize it at first, man. You know what I'm saying? It actually may take a female some time in her life to realize that that man is the one. You know, quick story real quick. I was cool with this girl that I know from back in middle school, man. You know, back in middle school or whatever. And I would just call her T. You know, I'm not gonna say her name. But I ended up taking her virginity in high school. And I remember some years back, you know, because she had ended up joining the military right after I did. And I remember some years back, like me and her was kicking it. And, you know, I remember she told me, she said, like, you know why I love you so much? She said, because you don't allow me to get away with my dumb shit or my bullshit. She said, I know you're going to check me. You know what I'm saying? She said, you know who I am. And she was right. You know, back in middle school, I remember she was the little tomboy in the neighborhood that used to play basketball and football with us and shit. Now she has grown up to be a beautiful woman and shit. But at the end of the day, she can never front on me. Like all these new military niggas she meeting, you know what I'm saying? All these guys, airborne, air sergeant, drill sergeant, all that shit, that she can be a brand new person around. She can't do that around me. She get around me, she's still T. You know what I'm saying? And I can tell her exactly who she is. And that's what she's missing from her life. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that's gonna be honest with her. I mean, somebody that can pierce her soul. You dig? So it is what it is, man. Very simple. You know, a lot of times, man, dudes think it's money that's going to make a woman submit, but that's not true. Money always helps, but nah. Money brings a level of cooperation. Money doesn't bring submission. When a female submits to a man, that's a decision that she got to make in her spirit, that she got to make in her mind. You know what I'm saying? To let go and to give him the trifecta, mind, body, and spirit. You know what I'm saying? To give him all of her and to allow this man to drive that car with no interruptions. See what I'm saying? So yeah, it's going to be two kind of looks that a female will give a man. You know, one, you got the look of admiration. You know what I'm saying? For all the guys out there, like you ever been around a woman, and you might not be paying attention, but you feel somebody looking at you, and you kind of look up, and she just staring in your face and shit, and you can tell she just smitten by you and shit. You know, and on your end, you know, just to break the awkward moment, like you might be like, girl, what you looking at? She'll be like, you, but you already know what she looking at. See what I'm saying? Like you already telling yourself in your mind, like, yeah, like you looking at him, I'm him. In this moment, in your eyes, I'm him. And that's the only thing that matter at that moment. The second kind of look a female gonna give you is the look of disgust. You know, and look, even with the looks, you know what I'm saying? Even if you are considered a handsome guy by most women's standards, or a sexy guy by most women's standards, with a female, once that nostalgia has worn off, you know what I'm saying? Once y'all got comfortable around one another, spent some time around one another, you see what I'm saying? And y'all actually got past that infatuation stage. Now you're dipping into some hardcore feelings and even love. You know, once this female really get to know you, don't really matter what you look like. She still could be disgusted with you, just as a man. You know what I mean? Just as your caliber and you know, pedigree as a man, dog. Big fact. So, you know, once a woman give you that look of disgust, it's time for you to get up out of that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. That is not a good look. Not at all, obviously. But yeah, back to the submission piece, man. That's gonna be the guy that a woman will submit to. You know what I mean? A lot of women don't find guys that can really understand them. You know what I mean? That can teach them something, that can lead them the right way, that actually got that best interest in mind. You see what I'm saying? The guy that she just, no matter how hard she tries, she can't front around that dude. Matter of fact, a lot of women try very hard to avoid that guy because he's dangerous, because she knows this guy can have a certain amount of power over her life. And given power within the wrong hands, you see what I'm saying? Somebody can lead another person into destruction. You know, and many people do that. Women do it, men do it. You know what I'm saying? So, look, that's my piece on submission, man. That's, in my personal opinion, that's the guy that a woman will submit to. You see what I'm saying? Period. That's the guy a woman will submit to. I think the biggest problem is a lot of people don't know the difference between cooperation and submission. You know what I mean? You know, submission has a different set of feelings behind it. You know what I'm saying? It has a different tone. It has a different temperament. Cooperation is good. You know what I'm saying? I would never downplay cooperation. And for me, in my personal opinion, I don't even really want hardcore submission from a woman unless I plan on going a distance with her. You know what I'm saying? Unless I plan on making her a staple into my life and shit. So I don't even talk like that unless I know I'm for real about this woman. Yeah, real talk. So for all the fellas out there, man, be careful with that submission shit. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to leave a trail of women behind you that you just destroyed. You know? Because that karma can come back and bite you in the ass, man. Like, it really could. You'll be back online complaining, back online crying about women and shit. But yeah, you know what I mean? That's just what it is, fellas. You know, I'm gonna close with this, man. And I've said this on multiple occasions. Learn how to connect with a woman. Learn how to connect with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. If you like a woman, if you're feeling her, if y'all vibing, y'all get along, learn how to connect with her. You get what I'm saying? You know, and really learn yourself, man. Learn yourself, man. All of it matters. You know, work on your masculine energy. Constantly work on yourself. Real talk. You'll be surprised what women pay attention to, as far as the details with a man. You know, real talk. It's kind of like some women. Women will call a man ugly if he got bad posture. I'm being for real. That's big facts. Women will call a man ugly if, saying, like he don't walk with power. You know what I'm saying? He walking with his head down or whatever, stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Work on your masculine presence, man. You know, a female has to feel a man. You know what I'm saying? She has to feel a man. You know what I mean? Because they feel the world. You know, and a lot of times, man, as a man, you can have every box checked out: looks, money, status. Whatever, mouthpiece, all that. You can have all that in the bag, no baggage. But if that sad female don't feel you, you know what I'm saying? If she don't feel you, then it's gonna be hard for you to make strides with that woman, man. See what I'm saying? So the guy that she'll submit to is the guy that she can feel. You know what I'm saying? The words out his mouth moves her. So like I said, you don't have to have the crispiest mouthpiece in the world. As long as when you do talk, she can feel it. I mean, it registers to her. You know what I'm saying? It taps her soul. You know, that's big facts, man. That's big facts. So yeah, work on those things as a man. You know what I'm saying? That's why the self-improvement never stops, man. It never stops. Anyway, we're going to stop this video right here. Shout out to the Dime Game Division. Salute.